As Ife and Kelechi journey deep into the haunted Valley of Shadows, they confront the vengeful spirit of Okija, a dark sorcerer bound to a sinister amulet. In a heart-pounding battle, their bond as twins and the power of the three magical stones are tested like never before. Amidst blinding light and echoing screams, the twins must outwit Okija and destroy the amulet to save their kingdom from eternal darkness. The fate of their people hangs in the balance, as ancient prophecies and powerful spells collide in a climax that will leave you breathless. Will they triumph and restore peace, or will the shadows reclaim their home? In the heart of Nnewi village, the old Okija shrine stood silent and mysterious. One rainy night, two tiny babies were left at its door. Their names were Ife and Kelechi. A kind, childless couple, Chukwudi and Adaize, found them and took them in, raising them as their own. As Ife and Kelechi grew up, they became curious and adventurous. One day, while playing near the shrine, they found an old, dusty map hidden under a loose stone. The map looked ancient and mysterious, showing a path deep into the forest to a place called the Forgotten Kingdom. "Ife, look at this. Do you think it's real?" Kelechi whispered, her eyes wide with excitement. "I don't know, but we have to find out," Ife replied, determination in his voice. They decided to keep the map a secret and planned their adventure. Early one morning, they packed some food and set off into the forest, following the map. The forest was dark and full of strange noises. They walked for hours, their hearts pounding with excitement and fear. As they walked deeper into the forest, they faced many dangers. They had to cross a raging river, fight off wild animals, and navigate through thick, thorny bushes. But they never gave up. Finally, they reached a clearing where they saw the ruins of an old, magnificent palace. They explored the ruins and found carvings on the walls that told a story of a great kingdom that was once ruled by a kind and powerful king and queen. As they read the carvings, they realized that the king and queen were their real parents. "Ife, we are the children of the last rulers of this kingdom," Kelechi exclaimed. "That means it's our destiny to reclaim our throne and restore peace to our land," Ife said, feeling a sense of purpose. Just then, they heard a soft whispering sound. They followed the sound and found an ancient Iroko tree in the heart of Nnewi village. The tree was said to whisper secrets to those who listened closely. As they stood beneath the tree, they heard it whispering to them. "Only one of you can break the centuries-old curse and marry the most strong, wealthy, and intelligent man in the village," the tree whispered. Confused and intrigued, Ife and Kelechi decided to find out more about the curse. They talked to the village elders, who told them about the hidden treasures and the curse that had plagued the village for centuries. To break the curse, they needed to find 3 hidden treasures: the golden crown, the silver sword, and the crystal heart. The elders warned them that the treasures were guarded by dangerous creatures, and that they would need to be brave and clever to find them. "Ife, we have to find those treasures and break the curse," Kelechi said, her eyes filled with determination. "I agree, but we must be careful. This is going to be dangerous," Ife replied. Their journey was filled with suspense and conflict. They faced many challenges and had to work together to overcome them. Along the way, they discovered hidden truths about their royal lineage and their destiny. As they searched for the treasures, they grew closer, and their bond as twins became stronger. They learned to trust each other and rely on their instincts. They also discovered their own strengths and talents, which helped them in their quest. One day, while searching for the golden crown, they stumbled upon a hidden cave. Inside the cave, they found the crown, but it was guarded by a fierce dragon. Using their wits and bravery, they managed to outsmart the dragon and retrieve the crown. Next, they set off to find the silver sword. This time, they had to cross a treacherous mountain range and navigate through a labyrinth filled with traps. After many close calls and dangerous encounters, they finally found the sword hidden in a secret chamber. With 2 treasures in hand, They now had to find the crystal heart. They traveled to the deepest part of the forest, where they faced their toughest challenge yet. The crystal heart was guarded by a powerful sorcerer who had placed a curse on the kingdom. The sorcerer tried to trick them and separate them, but Ife and Kelechi stayed strong and worked together. Using their combined strengths and the treasures they had found, they managed to break the sorcerer's spell and retrieve the crystal heart. With all three treasures, they returned to the village and performed. the ancient ritual to break the curse. As the curse was lifted, the village was filled with joy and celebration. But their journey was not over yet. They still had to reclaim their throne and restore peace to their kingdom. Ife and Kelechi knew that they had a long road ahead, but they were ready for the challenges that lay ahead. Their adventure had just begun, and they knew that with each other by their side, they could overcome anything. Together, they would bring back the glory of their lost kingdom and fulfill their destiny. After lifting the curse, Ife and Kelechi returned to their parents, Chukwudi and Adaeze, to share the incredible story of their journey. Chukwudi and Adaeze were filled with pride and wonder at the bravery of their children. "Ife, Kelechi, you have done something truly remarkable," Chukwudi said, his voice trembling with emotion. "But your journey is far from over. The kingdom still needs its rightful rulers." Adaeze hugged Ife and Kelechi tightly. "Remember, you have each other. Together, you are strong enough to face anything." Encouraged by their parents' words, Ife and Kelechi knew they had to reclaim their throne and restore their kingdom. They decided to seek the help of the village elders once more. The elders, who had witnessed the breaking of the curse, were now fully supportive. "The first step is to gather the people of the village and inform them of your true heritage," the oldest elder advised. "You must gain their trust and support." Ife and Kelechi stood before the villagers, sharing their story and showing the treasures they had found. The villagers listened in awe, their faces filled with respect and admiration for the twins. "You are the children of our true king and queen," a villager exclaimed. "We will follow you and help you restore our kingdom." With the support of the villagers, Ife and Kelechi felt stronger and more determined. They began the journey back to the Forgotten Kingdom, this time accompanied by their parents and the villagers. As they traveled, they encountered more challenges, but the unity and strength of their group helped them overcome every obstacle. When they finally reached the ruins of the old palace, Ife and Kelechi felt a deep connection to their heritage. They stood before the crumbling walls, feeling the weight of their ancestors' legacy on their shoulders. "We must rebuild this kingdom and make it even greater than before," Ife declared. Kelechi nodded. "We will honor our parents and bring peace and prosperity to our people." The villagers and their parents worked together to rebuild the palace. They cleaned the rubble, repaired the walls, and planted new gardens. The old palace slowly came back to life, a symbol of hope and renewal. One day, as Ife and Kelechi explored the palace, they found a hidden chamber deep within the ruins. Inside, they discovered ancient scrolls and artifacts that told the story of their royal lineage and the great deeds of their ancestors. "We must learn from these scrolls and use this knowledge to rule wisely," Ife said. Kelechi agreed. "We have a lot to learn, but we will do our best to be just and fair rulers." As they read the scrolls, they uncovered more secrets about their parents and the kingdom's history. They learned about the great battles their parents had fought, the alliances they had formed, and the wisdom they had used to lead their people. Armed with this knowledge, Ife and Kelechi felt more confident in their abilities to rule. They held a grand ceremony to officially reclaim their throne, inviting all the villagers and nearby communities to witness the event. During the ceremony, Ife and Kelechi were crowned as the new king and queen of the Forgotten Kingdom. The villagers cheered and celebrated, their hearts filled with joy and hope for the future. They had secured peace for now, but the future held many more challenges and mysteries for them to unravel. Their reign had just begun, and with each other's support, They were ready to face whatever came next. Together, they would ensure that their kingdom remained a beacon of hope and strength for generations to come. Please share, comments, like and subscribe as you put on your notification bell to know when we post. Thanks for your support, we appreciate you. Bye for now. Tell us what you think about our stories.